Hello out there. It's day 6 of the $1 Million Challenge, the 30-day challenge where I'm working on raising at least $1 million for my real estate business. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about how I got into real estate and how we ended up using regular people to fund our deals instead of, banks and traditional financing for the most part. So I moved to Arizona in 1999 and I was working in software. I had an internet business also, but I started doing real estate deals on the side. I thought real estate was super cool. It was fun and it was exciting. And of course that was a kind of a crazy time in Arizona real estate when the market was going up, up, up. So my first thing I did was I partnered with a home builder to build a spec home. That means just a home that you build new construction and try to sell it. So we flipped that, made a little bit of money. Then I did some rentals, some room rental properties, and eventually around 2006 I sold the internet business. My partner and I sold it enough to make 50 cents each and pay our debts. And so then I didn't really have anything specific that I needed to work on, so I jumped right into real estate. That was December 2006. So worst possible time to get into real estate. I was flipping houses. The first few I made a really good chunk of money and doubled down and was doing quite a few. I had about 6, I believe, at 18% interest with hard money lenders in 2007, and the market started cratering, and all of a sudden all my homes were underwater. And I thought, well, okay, I'll just refinance them and rent them out for a while until the market comes back up. But at the same time the market was crashing, the credit markets were tightening up, so I couldn't get a loan, and I was in a tough spot. Most people at that time let all their properties go to foreclosure, go back to the lender, but I didn't want to do that. So I started educating myself, scrambling around, trying to figure things out, asking people for help, and eventually I learned about a couple things, which were partnering with regular people, private lenders, investor partners, whatever you want to call them, and also offering seller financing on the homes. And so that's exactly what I did. I got out of the 18% interest loans by partnering with more market people. That means friends and family, people that I knew, just looking for a place to put their money and get a good rate of return. But of course it was much less than the 18% that I had been paying. So that got me out from under those loans, and then even though the properties were still underwater, we were able to sell them with seller financing for higher than what the market value was as far as the cash value. And so we got out from under those 6 properties, and at that time we realized this is a model that worked with underwater properties in a horrible market. What if we use this model when we could buy homes for cheap and get the proper financing from the beginning? And so we bought a ton of properties between 2008 and 2012, and pretty much have been doing that same model ever since, where we buy the homes, fund or refinance them with investor partners who are just regular people who are looking for a secure place to put their money at a good rate of return, and then we either rent them out or for the most part we sell them with seller financing. So that's kind of our business model. So during this challenge I'm looking to find new investor partners to do that same kind of thing that we've been doing since 2007. So if you know anybody who might be interested in becoming an investor partner or finding out more about it, please reach out, and I would love to talk to you more about it.